We are back. You know, are you kidding me? We're
Are
here.
you kidding me?
How many are you kidding me can you do in a day? I swear it is endless.
It's
Ugh.
building up. I think it's more and more, but maybe I'm more focused on it now.
I think we are more focused, but you know what? It just cracks me up when I hear them every
Oh my
day now.
gosh.
Everywhere, and the baseball game, it doesn't matter where I am. I'm like, oh wow. And people say it a lot.
They just do it. I don't
Yeah.
ask for let's produce this 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, it just happens.
You ready for mine on a Monday?
I am ready for this is the greatest story. We have two great stories today. Go
I
ahead.
really do. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, stuff finds me, people. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well,
So, and it was a way to kick off my week, which was just, I don't let stuff usually get under my skin. You know that? Okay,
it's
so
rare
nail
when you
appointments.
fire your nail person.
Filed my nail person officially. Now, I've been going to this place for 5 years. Never late. Okay, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, it's not
Always on
that
time.
that's
I
acceptable.
always call if I can't make it. And owner can get a little bit snippy, even if you're 5 minutes late or I have to call and change. Well, you confirm that. You can't come in. No, no, I can't because something has come up. So I let it go, and they do my nails great. And for the last year, I've kind of just brushed off. I'm like, why am I going to argue with this topic for stuff
Can't.
like I don't what she talks rudely on the phone to other clients that if they're running late or they didn't show up. Now, no shows are bad. I get that. You know what I mean? But we do forget once in a while. Okay, cut to the chase. So earlier this week, I called her a few days before and I said, hey, can I come in on Monday? You're usually closed on Monday. And I know she said, she's like, how about 9:45? That's what I thought I heard. Okay, so 9:45, I'm there at the shop at 9:45. Nobody shows up. 10 minutes later, nobody shows up. Her doors are to open in 5 minutes. Another client pulls up. Their appointment is at 10.
And you're already texting her like, where are you, right?
Oh no, I gave it 10 minutes.
Okay.
So then I called her and I said, hey, it's Tanya. I thought my appointment's at 9:45. Just let me know. I could be
Right.
wrong. I'll wait a little bit longer. Okay. The person who drove 30 miles away, 30 miles away, they were waiting there from 10 o'clock when they should open until 10:25.
And what time was their appointment?
10:30 at 10 a.m.
Oh man. Okay.
So did I get a call back? Did they get a text back in a timely fashion? We got nothing. And then all of a sudden it was rapid fire at the end of on my way, this excuse, this excuse. So I left. I said I have to reschedule. And I just let it go. I said I'll call later. And then I'm sitting at work and I get this snotty phone call. Hi, this is such and such. You're down at 10:45. Do you need to keep this appointment? And I said, calm down. I said, I heard 9:45. She goes, I'm going to send you a picture of your schedule. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but you can take me off the books. So just, I'll call you at some point. And I hung
What
up.
why didn't she call you at 9:55 when you
I,
called her?
I don't know because she blanked us all out until 10:25. So then I talked to her. She called me back again. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have time for this. And I said, I sat there till 10:25. You could have called me back. I go,
Of
better
course.
yet, you had people drive from Columbus, Montana into town to Billings. They didn't get in until 10:30. I said, so please stop bothering me. I am moving on. She was and hung up on me. And then I get this picture of here's your appointment. And so I text back and I go, gosh, I really appreciate your appointment reminder. Hopefully, it gave the women that drove 30 miles away a longer time to get their pedicure because they waited a while. I said, have a wonderful day. Now, mind you, so she's done. The last time I was there, her husband that also works there was 30 minutes late and I sat and waited.
That
Months
is
before
so
that,
ridiculous.
when I'm always on time, I remember one time I would called and went in to make an appointment. She's like, "Now don't be late." And I'm like, "Never am." And then that just did it. Like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? And you know what? It's
Are
usually
you kidding me?
It's usually the customers who are late, honestly. But for the nail person to be late and not call you
Oh my
and not
gosh.
respond, I mean, and by the way, I did get my nails done this morning, and I told Mina your story, and she said, no, that's
I mean, it was
unacceptable.
the most rude. I, I couldn't believe it.
You're
Yeah.
fired. That's it.
I go, I'm done with you. I go, I'm done with you. I've had the runaround with you. Please do not text me again. And I said, do not call me
No, she lost a customer.
for 5 years. And okay, just to tie a bow on this, so I found two new places I tried. They did such a better job. They took
Good.
more time. It's the best my nails look. So you know what? Sometimes when you go to people a long time, they got sloppy with me.
Yeah, they did.
They
And
got
that's just
sloppy.
it's totally unacceptable to not have called you back and responded in
Called her
that
at
whole 30 minutes.
9:50. And
That's
she could have called and said, Tanya, you got this messed up. It's 10:45. And I just
exactly.
said, great, sorry, I'll see you then.
That's pretty bad. That's a huge are you kidding me on her, and bye-bye. Now you found somebody else that you like.
Two different places. So you know what?
Done.
Done. Out of my phone.
Now,
Okay. So,
okay, now we need to move on to your
oh
Tanya
God.
is obsessed, okay, with her upper lip. And we just found out that I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go in the Wayback Machine.
No, it's I'm obsessed with my lip wax, but my nose has to be waxed now.
Now it's the nose. Okay.
Yes.
When we were first in the newsroom many, many, many years ago in the Wayback Machine, Tanya walked in and she's like, oh my God. I'm like, what is on your lip? It was Neosporin as far as the world could see because they ripped her lip, the top part of her lip off. It was like, it wasn't just a lip wax. It was
Oh
a
my
face.
gosh.
Oh my
So
God.
I was on at that time
Scared for life.
Retin A, and you're not supposed to wax people if you've been on it. I don't think they use this anymore, but
Oh my
you
God.
can't do sun, you can't do any of that.
It
And
was
I got a
frightening.
lip wax,
Scared
and
me to death.
it literally ripped off. And I'm telling you, that one left dark spots that have taken years to go. That was just so stupid.
It
That
was.
was me.
Lesson learned.
God. And BTW, side note, Neosporin for those types of things are the worst thing you can use, I guess. No
Really?
dermatologist, like no plastic surgeon, they say get the Aquaphor. Don't
Oh
use
yeah,
Neosporin.
Aquaphor is like I mean, that's it's been around forever, but now I am like very deathly allergic to Neosporin,
Yes,
so
you are.
would have been bad for me, but
Maria's like going like this.
yeah, I'm like, don't touch me, don't get near me because I will stop breathing. But
Yes.
you tell me that you're getting your nose hairs
Yes.
waxed
Why
instead
is
of,
this such
oh
a
my
like
God.
jaw-dropping thing?
I have never even heard of getting
Okay,
your nose
because I get
hairs
it done here at
waxed.
a local beauty school because not many people can do
Oh
this.
my
It's a
God.
very, it's a same, it just feels good and it cleans
You could
and
take one of those little things, those
the
little things,
sticks, yes. And then
and
you
no,
rip
no,
it
no.
down.
You could take one of those little things that you just get all your,
Oh God, no, I can't.
you
I
could, it's so
can't.
easy.
It's got to be
Oh
gone.
my God,
And then
it is.
there's little nose hairs that's Maria, you got to look at me that stick right in there. You can't get those. And it just, oh, I can't breathe very good.
Oh man, that
So
is,
I just
this is
went and
classic.
who does that? Then every beautician who's learning there, is this your first one? Yes. I'm like, have you tried it? No. And I'm like,
Is there any
you're
part of
my
your
first
body?
client.
Is there any part of your body that you can't get waxed now? I think that
No, you can, and I've been doing this a long time, and here's how it started, because sometimes when I get the lip wax, which I don't do those anymore, I do the
no,
dermaplane thing myself.
you should never do
Um,
those.
they would get kind of like right here if there were little hairs. Well, then I think that it moved up, and it's the best feeling ever.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. So I'm done with my beauty.
Oh my Lord, have
Gosh,
mercy.
I'm tired.
Okay, now
Okay.
we have to
Maria's
move.
hot topic.
Okay, we're gonna move on to a huge story. If you're on TikTok, TikTok, if you're on TikTok
TikTok.
or
Yeah.
Instagram, they're popping up all over the place now. It's very recent, but China, not Japan, China has come out of the closet. Let's just say that there is no more hiding where you get a knockoff handbag, shoes, anything that has a label on it. The shoes is becoming huge.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like I mean, first of all, I would probably have a heart attack in China because it's like they said that the expansiveness of the way they sell in these places are like 20 football fields.
Oh my Lord, really?
These factories are as far as the eye can see. The Chinese are taking us inside of them, okay? And you just see store, 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 store. And each one of them has something different that they are making, creating. Adidas, Nike, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, every name brand,
Prada?
every single one of them. And they're stitching them, they're putting on the labels. Now, is it wrong to buy a knockoff? It's been going on for years. Okay. It's
I
up to
can't.
it's up to whoever. It's up to whoever.
Yes.
No passing judgment. But here's the are you kidding me? How is this happening? And the actual Louis Vuitton, whoever, doesn't know, doesn't get a cut. There's no way they can all come out and talk about this now. And
No.
the actual designers don't know this is happening. I'm not
So
buying it. I'm not buying
how,
it. They're coming out of the woodwork.
and you can just go on and order.
They make it difficult, but
Okay.
the amount of product that they're making, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
There's something else going on here. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I mean,
you're saying they take you back, they're using the same material, they're sewing the same way, it's the same quality, and then you can get it for basically a wholesale price, but then how is it getting to a Louis Vuitton store quadrupled, if not tripled,
if you want
times
my
10?
if you want my opinion, who's been shopping for many years,
And you've been doing this a lot of years. It started with New York.
a lot of years, yes, it was in downtown LA.
Mhm.
Okay. There are better places than others. And when you now that we've had the opportunity to go into these stores via TikTok, okay, you can, I mean, anybody can go on and see all this happening right now. There are some that have better quality than others. Okay.
Mm.
I have literally seen a Louis Vuitton knockoff and a real Louis Vuitton side by side. You could not tell the difference. You could not tell one thing different. I have seen Louis Vuitton knockoffs that had poor quality hardware.
Mhm.
Things broke off.
Mhm.
They're not good, but the actual material part, it was identical. So
Gosh.
I don't know how this is happening. I don't know what is going on in China, but it's not just a few people doing it. This is a billion-dollar industry we're talking about. So are you
Okay,
kidding me?
why
What
do you
is
think
going
they're
on?
and why do they decide to take everybody inside? I mean,
I don't, I don't know,
what's
but
the end game?
it's also t-shirts. Well, because here's the M game. And Bethany Frankel, who used to be a Real Housewife of New York, she is a huge online person now
I've
too.
seen her, yeah.
She's also talking about the fact that you can go to Walmart and get a really cool purse. Oh,
Yep.
and by the way, I saw one at Target the other day. It was just a cute little bag. I didn't know it was inspired by something else. And then I'm online and I see the same purse was like $10 at Target. Yeah. I don't
What?
know who it was designed after, but so she's even saying you can buy a really nice bag and it's not that much different from bags that are $3,000. So I'm not trying to take away from a designer that
No,
made
no,
a
of
bag,
course.
but do they really need to sell it for $3,000 because it's costing them about
How much to really make?
$5 to make the purse. So I'm sorry, you're marking it up a tremendous amount of money. So do I kind of feel bad for you? You know what? I really don't.
Yeah, and
I really don't. You're putting your name on it and you're saying that your name is worth
is
$3,000.
an exclusive and custom made.
There's something going on here.
I
There's
wonder what
something
it
going on.
is.
If this was so exclusive, why are these thousands of sellers in China have material that is exactly like what you're selling.
See, and that's curious because if those big companies, if they did know, they can start pulling stuff. You know how stuff can be regulated through
Top to
Meta and
core.
all that
You know
stuff.
what? You know what's interesting about this too is that I remember years ago when Guess was like, Guess was
Please.
the huge thing, right?
Yes.
And you never ever saw knockoffs anywhere of Guess. And then every once in a while, like you'd be down at Venice Beach or whatever, and there would be
Yes.
like a Guess t-shirt, but
Well,
it
when
wasn't
I was
exactly the same.
no, when I was in San Diego and we'd go down to Tijuana
Yes.
College, they had a guest store there.
But that was a Guess store.
And that was a guest store, yes.
Right.
But
But it wasn't a
who knows if
knockoff
it
store.
was, I don't know, but a knockoff store, yeah, I don't know.
This is very interesting. I don't know how this is all going to come out, and I'm sure we're going to have many, many more stories. But go to Instagram, go to TikTok, and just look this up. And
what do you search, like knockoff purses or
yes, like
anything? China purses?
China merchandise. It's not just purses is small.
Yeah, and they're exposing it.
Shoes, clothing. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And they're exposing this because they're saying now we can do this, and you're taking our stuff and you're charging whomever $3,000 to $5,000, and you're getting it from us for maybe with shipment a total of $10.
And how fair is that?
It's not.
It's really not. It's like Louis Vuitton, you're not exclusive. I hate to say that, but
Prada,
if this isn't
Gucci.
exclusive anymore. Gucci, I remember when Gucci, you had to go to Italy to buy Gucci.
Exactly. You
I mean,
did. That wasn't even here.
And back then when my family used to go to Italy, Gucci yes, it was more expensive, but you could buy it.
Because it was wholesale, because they made it right there. You're not paying for all the overhead and shipment
You
and
could
that
buy
stuff.
it. But
Yeah.
now you're going to spend thousands of dollars on a bag. So you know what? Are you kidding me? This is a thing now. So
And okay, but here's the
kicker.
thing with this is that then you know who's going to make the biggest riffraff about this and stink are going to be the celebrities. If they start catching on, they're the ones, only the exclusive rich can really just say, I need a new Louis Vuitton purse. I'm going to go to the mall and drop $5,000.
And you know who's going to really be the maddest? And this is what Bethany was talking about is Birkin, because those Birkin bags, apparently they only make so many a year. They look like any freaking bag. I don't even understand the appeal of Birkin, but they're we're talking like 25, 50, 100 grand for a bag.
And people like that are busting it, and then celebrities are going to catch on. Then that's going to be a thing that they're going to do on TikTok, and then fair game.
Exactly what are you getting for $100,000 for a purse?
Like you said, the leather, the hand stitching.
Tawnya, it's a purse. It's not 100 grand.
We got to wrap up. I guess we're
wrapping up. We're wrapping up. I don't know. Are you kidding me? We're going to be talking about this. Yes.
Okay. So you have to send us an email.
You know what? Give us your opinion. Give us your feeling. RUKM2025@gmail.com.
Yes.
I'm Maria Serrao.
We're fired up.
We're fired up.